Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of E Success Stories. We have got Anusha in the house today. So after a lot of busy schedule of hers, so she finally found some time to give it to us. So Anusha, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, Anusha. Thank you for having me here.
Okay. So Anusha, your journey from a student, from being a limited experience of coding to a software developer now is truly inspiring. So, can you tell us more about your journey, how it started from your student life to now a software development engineer?
So, when I was doing my degree, so it was in 2019 and 2020. So, final year bachelor degree, the pandemic started, and they took even in masters. I have done it in online itself.
Mhm.
2 years was in pandemic, that too online classes, and this practical knowledge was very limited. So even in online classes, everyone knows how online classes will go. So after that, so I didn't had proper knowledge on basics, only theory. I know only theory. So with practical knowledge, I didn't had much. So one of my friends suggested me to for this E mentorship. So at that time here, like other courses are there. I was planning to join, but in between, my friend suggested to join here. The difference comparison what I did there, normally how in classes they are teaching, they are doing the same thing, and here you are directly exposing to our industry. So the mentee who are joining, they will get to know how developers are working, and how industry is working. So they'll get an idea, and with only developers will only teach us, so that we'll get more exposure to industry.
So that's good. You said that you have got to know the E mentorship program through one of your reference. So obviously we will hear a lot. Many people will come and say, like, I'm sure you must have heard about other institutes, or they must have suggested you to join some other work or job or anything. But what is that one thing which made you choose E mentorship program?
At the time of our completion of a master degree, many of suddenly they have joined for other courses. Like I was still thinking whether to join or not, whether will I get the job. And with the limited, we didn't had proper practical knowledge and no idea about software industry.
Okay.
So they have joined, and and thank God I got this reference for this E mentorship. Like after coming here, it was a good experience, and even we'll start thinking like a developer itself. Like in other courses, they will teach, we'll learn by heart or something other. It will be like class and students, how teacher students will work. So this was a good experience and gained a lot of knowledge here. Maybe from past 3 years, what I did in my college, within 4 5 months, it's more than that. Yeah, I gained more knowledge.
Oh, that is good. That's really one of the happiest moment. Okay, so when you initially joined mentorship program, so what were your expectations? And did the E2E mentorship program met those expectations?
See, the fact is, student mindset will be a different. Say they will think that someone should teach us, then we'll learn. So here, practical thing is how industry works. Self learn.
Okay.
Self learning is more important. So you will get to know how switching the other technologies also. So how software industry, it will be growing, and a new technology we need to learn. So in E2E mentorship, with the limited time, will as I said, will think like a developers. Will start to think like that. So this is what framework. This framework we need to learn. Might be next 20 30 days we need to switch again different frameworks, which happened in my case.
Okay.
So we'll get into that mindset.
Okay. So you will get that adaptability mindset.
Yeah.
Okay. So, can you also tell us, like maybe the viewers also will be interested to hear some moment, like obviously will have some aha moments or some precious moments in the E2E mentorship program, right? So, can you just brief us or tell us one moment where you felt like wow kind of thing in E2E mentorship?
So here, what I have seen is even senior people who are developers, like if we get any stuck in any concepts, or it might be very, so senior people will, I mean, clearly explain visually. So they will tell this is what happening in practical way. So in other cases, they will tell theoretically how we'll get visualization.
Okay. So Anusha, now you're working as a web developer, right? So we have lot of skills and technologies booming in the market. So what made you choose that particular web development?
As a student, I didn't dream coming to IT. So I was not interested in coding. So later on, so I did MCA. So I thought of switching the what field.
Okay.
But later on, I didn't have any options. Immediately, I need to get some job.
Okay.
So I was interested in animation and these colorful things. And I was first thing I was not interested in coding.
Okay.
So when I came here, web development was there. So I was attracted to that designing part
Okay.
and with animations. So I got interested in this. Later on, after getting to know, like after designing and with other frameworks, even while coding, so any logic part, it is as same as. But initially, while taking any course, we didn't knew that okay, here also we need to add some logics and we need to do.
Okay.
So later, after initially step by step, so it is like when I fix something, I'll get more what concentration and more enthusiasm to fix another difficult bugs.
Okay.
With logic, it might be like I'll get more interest. So that is how started with no interest in coding and fixing things.
So from no interest in coding to now only interested in coding. So you have become that way now. Okay, that's good. So it's been how long that you're there in the corporate industry now?
It's almost a year. I took. It's almost a year. I took a mentorship. So after 3 to 4 months intern, and thank God I got the job here itself. And now it's been almost a year.
Oh.
Full time, converting to full time.
Almost a year.
Yeah.
So you pretty well have picked up the skills and technologies very quick is what I can feel that. So now you're working as a web developer, right? So can you explain me, like I'm not into technical, so can you explain me like what is this role is about?
So web development, which I have taken in mentorship, I have taken React framework. So front end development. So whatever you see in it might be a display screen front end. So I have taken front end.
Okay.
So in mentorship I did React
Okay.
framework, and later on, so intern I did Angular, and after converting to full time, so Ionic,
Oh, okay.
Ionic and Ionic React, which I'm working in on project. So this took me it's completely front end.
Okay. So now within a span of 1 year, you worked on React, Angular, Ionic, right?
Yeah.
And many more.
Yeah,
Many more to go. Okay, fine. So now I clearly understood that it's not only about the technical, but you also gain something like regarding to your confidence, self-learning. So you also got some career guidance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you joined this mentorship program, were you nervous like how it's going to be or how the mentors are going to be and all? But how it was like? Were you
So-
able to freely mingle or how is it?
Yeah, see, if the teacher and student relationship is different, where you'll be afraid of teacher. If I ask something, what teacher will say, that kind of thing will happen. But here in mentors, here they will not differentiate you as a developer or a mentee, so they will treat in the same way.
Okay.
So you will feel like, even if you're mentee, you will feel like, okay, I'm also a developer working here.
So that's where you got that confidence.
Yeah.
Yes, I can also work. I can ask anytime and all.
Yeah.
That's something very good. Okay, so now in the mentorship program, so imagine that you are coming in the morning 10, okay, and maybe by night at 7:30, you may be leaving the office premises. So is that from 10 to 7 you will be completely focused towards your laptop, or where you used to get time to mingle with others or some extracurricular activities, or how you used to spend your days?
See, initially for 1 week, so as a student, obviously we don't have a habit of sitting in the one place from morning till evening. So I found it difficult. Later on, I got friends in mentees itself. So we have a carom here. That is the major bursting
Buster.
period time. So we used to play carom.
Nice.
After some time, yeah, when we get frustrated with coding or with practicing things, go and play carom, and if not, table tennis.
Okay.
And even here, a few events which is they conducting few things Fridays, and here, so even we'll be in the mode that even we are working here as a employees, and we'll be mingle with all the events. We'll be there in all the events. So it feels like a developer itself. Even that is not difference between mentee and developer.
Nice. Okay. So you got that feeling that you're already working in the company, and
Yeah.
that is one good feel, I would say. Yeah. So now you have this amazing journey. So it was really good to hear also. Anusha, like, do you have any of the suggestions, or you would like to give any advice to the upcoming students?
Sure. Uh, at this is the platform where uh, you get a more practical experience. As a students, like many of the people will not be interested in coding, or they don't have the idea of industry, how IT industry is working, and what are the skills they need to get a job. So here directly you are coming to an industry and learning from the developers itself. And it is not that only IT people can join. Even different fields, might be any mechanical, civil, or any other courses what they have done. So all can opt this, and this is the where you get complete all in all experience and knowledge.
Okay, so now I can feel that, like, from no coding experience of yours, like you used to like anything that is colorful, to become a web developer now with React, Ionic, Angular, right? So now I feel like, after hearing your story, I feel like I should leave my non-IT and join. That's really amazing, Anusha. We really wish you the more success, and we would like the same smile on your face in your entire journey. So it was really good having an interview with you.
Thank you, Anusha.
So thank you guys for watching this episode. So we'll come up with more episodes with more amazing stories as well as success stories. So until then, keep watching keep watching our channel, and like, share, and comment.
Subscribe also.
Yeah.